Now I want you to explain the plan on how they were going to get Tatsumi back. Akame was at first on high alert. Are you sure we should be doing this? I mean, there's military weapons there, and I don't want survivors to get triggered again. Don't worry, he says. I figured out another solution. If you're basically on top of Superfire, well, sitting on his shoulder while he's in his Godzilla form, or at least standing on his shoulder, then you should keep him calm enough where he actually won't get triggered at all. Are you sure that'll work? Mm-hmm. Akame looked at Sir Fire Wars. He gave her an assuring look. Don't worry, I won't use my nuclear pulse. But just as long as you don't leave my side. Don't worry. Then, one of you has to retrieve Incursio. Still hasn't raised his hand. I'll retrieve. I'll get it back. You guys, just hold them off. Very well then. Let's do this. Everyone made their way towards the execution area. Luckily, they got there in time. And as Tatsumi was about to get killed by Esdeath, female Godzilla transformed, and Sir Farnworth glared at her. She didn't see him, but she could tell that he was nearby. Dagon was battling Muto Prime. And everyone else was battling their arch rivals. Except for Cyborg Zilla. He was looking for Zilla 2000. Where is he? Sir Fire was jumped off of Kineta 3 along with Akame by his side. He transformed and landed to the ground. Luckily, Akame and his sister landed on Sir Fire's shoulder, as expected. Sir Fire's looked and saw the military weapons, and he actually didn't went berserk mode at all. Kurume was correct. Sir Faust looked at his aunt with furious at anger and betrayal. Female Godzilla. Oh, you're not calling me Mom? How come? I know the truth. You're gonna pay what you did to your own brother and my father. But did you kill my mother? No, but my boyfriend did. I got a bad feeling that boyfriend might be someone I used to know once. No, not him. Someone more dangerous. Someone that they got imprisoned in Antarctica. And it's not legendary, Ghidorah. It's someone a lot more dangerous. Survivors and female Godzilla began their battle. Akame and Kurume ended up getting out of the battle. Well, ended up moving away from Survivor's shoulders and ended up hanging onto one of his dorsal spines. So Akame looked and saw the military weapons. Can someone please destroy those tanks and jets and choppers before someone actually ends up using them? If there's no military weapons for survivors to see, then he will remain calm in battle. Kineta 3, where his left head turned around and saw the military weapons and then fired his lightning, destroying them instantly. Thank you. Kame and Kurume got off and caught a ride by riding on one of the small rodans. Female Godzilla tried to fire her atomic breath at them, but Surfires grabbed her neck and slammed her on the ground. You're a lot more tougher than I thought. Super Final Wars and Female Godzilla continued on their battle. Female Godzilla managed to push Super Final Wars off of her. You can't win, Female Godzilla. This is my kingdom, my destiny. Everyone continued on their battles. Super Burning Godzilla was being attacked by not just his two rivals, but Cyborg Godzilla as well. Zilla arrived to give Tatsumi and Curcio. He remembered how Blood told him how to use it. Zilla turned around and saw that Super Burning Godzilla was under attack by his two arch-rivals and Cyborg Zilla. Zilla ran towards them. He bit Cyborg Zilla, pushing him off of Super Burning Godzilla. Super Burning Godzilla turned around and saw that Ziltaz was defending him. I got your back, fam. Thanks, buddy. Took you long enough. Sorry, you tried to get past like 50 guards at once. Okay, sorry. But what about Super Final Wars? Just don't worry, Ziltaz. He can take care of Female Godzilla by himself, even without our help. But right now, let's just try to keep our rivals off of him. Good point. The battle will continue for a good amount of time. The battle was actually intense that most of the innocent people actually end up watching, but they end up getting caught up within the battle itself. Murder Prime knocked Dagon on the ground. Before he could summon his tentacles, Super Burning Godzilla turned around and saw what Murder Prime was intending to do. He fired his atomic breath, destroying Murder Prime's tentacles. Ah! Crap! Are you kidding me? You freaking Godzillas! And yet you're working with one. Ugh. The battle lasted for a while. It wasn't until mine got severely hurt. And just before they almost had Esteth at the road of defeat, instantly they all froze. Esteth used her own trump card. She basically froze time and space and used her sword to kill Susanoo. And when time and space refroze, so everyone watched in horror as Susanoo was getting turned into ice. Oh my god, how in the world can she do that? How in the world did she freeze time and space like that? That is one messed up girl. Female Godzilla was badly injured, and she decided to retreat. Esteth, you handle the rest. Guys, retreat! Oh, come on! Do as your queen being told to you. Okay, fine. They all retreated, and just before things could get worse, Najida ended up using her powers to revive Susanoo. She was bonded to him and gave him the rest of her strength and half her life force. Kiritathri ended up noticing this. There was no way he was going to let his love interest die. He transformed back to his human form and grabbed Najida. She didn't notice it, but he gave her a little bit of his own powers, so that way she can she can live a lot longer. everyone landed on top of Sir Fireworks' head. He was going to give them a ride back to the base. So well, at least everyone with a night raid. And, Uncle, lead the others back. Lead Sir Burning Godzilla and the others back to the base. You got it, nephew. Come on, guys. Let's get out of here. But Sir Fireworks' team ended up following Dagon back to his base. So that way, they can at least get out of there in time. Sir Fireworks eventually ended up falling right behind them, with only Susanoo holding off Esdeath. Sir Fireworks had a better hearing than everyone else. He heard within the background that Susanoo met a grisly end. He couldn't help but to growl at this. Esdeath, you and my evil aunt will die for this. If it's the last thing we'll do, we'll make you regret the day that you would never be even born. But until then, you may get this laugh for today. Unfortunately, mine did not make it on the way there. Mainly because she asked them to stop, like an idiot. And she just allowed herself to die like that. Now Night Raid was down to Tatsumi, Leone, and Najida, and Akame and her sister, and of course, Wave. They were just down to them. Sir Fireworks, on the other hand, he was destroying a part of the forest as anger. If only he was a bit more better prepared, he would have killed Esdeath right there and then. Kirita 3 was talking to Najida. She was shocked to figure out that Kirita 3 gave her a little bit of his powers. Why would you do that? Do what? Gave me half of your powers. I can always regenerate, Najida, don't worry. But I did it because I love you. Najida's eyes were widened. I love you, Najida. I don't want anything bad happening to you. I allowed my girlfriend died a long time ago. And when I saw you giving Susanoo half of your powers and your strength and life force, it gave me a bad flashback about what happened to my girl, Queen Ghidorah. So I couldn't let that same thing happen again. So I gave you half of my powers. So that way, you can live a lot longer. Najida smiled at this. She hugged Kirita 3 instantly. She didn't say anything, but Kirita 3 knew that she felt the same way. And so he hugged her back. You can hear Sir Fireworks' rage in the distance. He knew he was not pleased at this. Night Raid lost half their team. There's no way Sir Fireworks is going to let this go away that easily. One way or another, Primo Godzilla and Esdeath are going to pay for what they've done.